Hello, my name is Jay and welcome to the Fenix A320 takeoff and climb tutorial. So today we'll be learning how to take off in this payware aircraft and how to climb to your cruising altitude, and we will be doing so right now actually. So we are at Los Angeles. We are approaching runway 24 left in this aircraft. Going to line up shortly. Alright, so let's come to a full stop here. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to the center pedestal. We're going to set this switch to TARA. That way our radar is on, sorry. We're going to go to the overhead panel and we're going to turn the strobe lights on. We are turning the landing lights from retracted to on. Nose lights get set to takeoff. Alright, going to let go of the brakes. We're going to set flex thrust. So you need to tap F3 2 times. There we go. Rotation speed is 143 knots. We're now accelerating. Knots. Keep it on the center line for now. Rotate. The right gear up. We're going to try to hold the pitch at around 12 degrees. Once we're past 400 feet, we can turn on autopilot 1. Up we go. Alright, so now that we're climbing, we're going to set the climb thrust. We're going to tap the F2 key. There we go. We will also be heading over to the overhead panel. We will be turning the nose lights off. And we will also be retracting, we'll be disarming the ground spoilers. There we go. Alright, so we're at 190 knots. Let's bring the flaps back to 0. And we're going to continue climbing for now. There is an altitude restriction up ahead at the waypoint dark. That's going to keep us below 12,000 feet until we pass the dark waypoint. You will be seeing that shortly. Alright, so as we pass 10,000 feet, we're going to turn the landing lights off. So landing lights are getting retracted. There we go. And you will see the speed increase as we pass through 10,000 feet. We're going up to about 290 knots, nearly 290. And we're about to hit the altitude restriction at the dark waypoint, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so there's the altitude restriction, as you can see on the primary flight display. We're going to level off for just a bit. for about 1 nautical mile. Alright, so we're turning towards summer. And soon enough, the constraint is out of the way. We're going to continue our climb now. Okay, so we're about 500 feet away from our transition altitude. The transition altitude in the US is 18,000. So once we're at 18,000 feet, we're going to pull on the altimeter, both the first officers and the pilot's altimeters. So pull and pull. All right, and we're going to continue climbing. Okay, so since we're further up the climb now and there appears to be no turbulence, we are heading over to the overhead panel right here, and we will be turning off the seatbelt signs like that. All good. Alright, so we just level off at 36,000 feet here. This concludes the tutorial. There's not much to do after this other than to monitor aircraft systems for the remainder of your cruise. And thank you very much for watching. My name is Jay, and have an excellent day.